back me up here, Luna! Come on, best girl!
Well, actually I was planning to let you make the decision.
Damn it, Luna! You are destroying my argument! You are still best girl, but back me up here! I need it right now! Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. I'm not having as much fun with this as 999. The title reading, I mean. The game itself is fantastic and huge. I've put over, 20 hours into this game. Let's actually take a look. I've put almost 30 hours into this game, and I've only got, only got one ending. Holy crap. Although, I have made a lot of headway, so I feel I'm going to be starting to get a lot more of the endings soon. But we will certainly find out. Let's keep going. Okay, so if you remember last time, we were looking for Alice, who's all hyped up on craziness from the Radical 6. So that is the thing we have to deal with now. So Underboob, 1010, and Assface searched this room earlier. It looks very done. Okay. Nothing here either. They said they found a lot of food, though, so, conceivably we could live down here for quite a while. And plus we have, the garden in the, what is it? In the, the bio garden. We could actually make food and grow it because that sun seems to simulate actual sunlight. At least I think so. But we need to find her quick, or she's gonna do something bad. Like stab herself with, a scalpel, which happened in another ending, and that was bad. If she loses it like Quark did and nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden, where Phi, Quark, and K had... I just realized I don't have nicknames for them. Because, Luna right now... Luna is approaching best girl status purely because of the fact that she never betrays anyone and just wants to be a good person. So yeah, Luna is definitely on the way to being, best girl status. Phi's a contender for best girl, but I'm not sure she'll ever make it. And then Quark and K, Quark is just adorable because he really is just a little kid, and I feel bad for him. And then K is Robot Gandhi. I forgot, K is Robot Gandhi. Never mind. Okay. Here we go through the blue door this time. Where is we going? I think we're... Yep, because typically we find her in, the garden, so... Which is actually, ironically, in another timeline, where she and I are right now trying to figure out who the Myrmidons are. First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn, she's not here either. Okay, where is she then? This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while, and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... I searched every corner of floor B. Okay, this is different. Normally we find Alice, but this time we have not. We're here on... I don't know where Alice went. God damn it, you son of a bitch, you're locking me out again. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. So this is very different because I'm guessing I need to find where Alice possibly could be, but I don't know where Alice could be. Here's the thing. My first thought is that she is actually in the crew quarters here. Like, my thought is that she's in the crew quarters purely because of the fact that she, that's where she killed herself before. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should look in the rooms. Oh no! No! Again? Again! Oh no! Alice! Oh god. First thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short. My body refused to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaky foot forward, then the next. This is just like before, so it's fine. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Oh. I thought maybe we were gonna stop her. Like, I thought maybe, like... I was thinking that, like, with, like, the knowledge from this other timeline... Which other timeline is this? This timeline. Because this is, like, where she dies, but you get the Tenmyoji ending. Because, like, is there proof it wasn't a murder, like, sort of thing. That's kind of what I thought was gonna happen, but apparently that is not a thing that happened. Apparently Alice is just dead. Oh, shit! Oh, shiitake! This is bad! I thought we were gonna, like, maybe save Alice, and good things might happen, and... Oh, shit, we still have to vote for the Ambidex game. Oh, shit, I forgot all about that. Well, that's not good. Wait, what's here? How do you stop fire? Oh, right, we got there who planted the bomb. Right, okay. I'm sorry, I was kind of refreshing myself. Anyway, shit. Shitty tits. Damn. Alice, I just started to like you again. Why? This looks pretty bad, but we don't actually know she's dead. She's dead, dude. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe I can still save her. Nope. Then at last I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No shit. Like, the blood around her, like, here's the thing. Bright red blood is, it's bad. Yes, I won't deny that. But the dark blood you see in the middle there, that's from an artery being cut. Dark blood, it basically suggests a fatal wound. Or, if it's not fatal, it is a severe wound. Like, if you get your arm cut off, I guarantee you it's not red blood that comes squirting out. It's, like, dark black blood. So, yeah. Definitely a bit terrifying. And I am a bit squeamish around real blood. So, yeah. Alice. Oh, Alice, I'm sorry. I will save you in another timeline. No pulse. Clearly she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face... making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Oh, had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
Yeah. Oh, no. Something in my brain snapped. A scream crawled its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness! Game over? Game over? What do you mean game over? Wait, but wait, what's... I mean, is something different supposed to happen if I go through a different timeline? Is that a thing that's supposed to happen? How do I... This should probably remain locked then, because... How? What? Am I supposed to save Alice in this one somehow? I'm gonna do this again and see if it lets me go through it. Okay, let's... Suddenly the world shifted. Oh my god. Because I remembered the other timeline and this timeline. Oh shiznit! Just for an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. Oh, my mind reeled, and then, just as I began to adjust, it was gone, as if nothing had happened. I'ma save Alice, everybody! I'ma save Alice! Alice, don't die! Alice, don't stab! We not let it happen this time! I will not let Alice die! Not after bonding with her in another timeline and learning that she's not a bad person, she's just scared and afraid and... God damn it, I want to save her! It was the same sensation I felt when I saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Oh joy! Had it been a premonition? More than likely. This is bad! I thank you! Need to find Alice now! But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Where? The crew quarters! What about the crew quarters? Yeah, that has to be it! I set off in a dead run. No lying down on the job! Yeah! No lying down on the job indeed! Thank you, trophy! Crew quarters! Underboob! Underboob, I am here to save you! The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the number 2 door to the number 2 room. Alice should be in here. I swallowed and threw the door open. She is not the dead! Yes! She is not the dead yet! We fix now! Sorry for my caveman speech, but I am excited and scared and... Must save Alice mode! Engage! Alice, so you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned toward mine, but I didn't get the feeling they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
I am here to I am here to save you, Alice! It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me?
Yes!
What do you mean?
Just let go of the scalpel.
No.
Yes!
We need it to get this bracelet off.
No!
Remember what Zero Jr. told us?
Yeah? He told us a lot of things, including a lot of rabbit puns that made me want to gouge his eyes out.
The bracelet comes off when your heart stops, so I just have to...
No! Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both of her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. Yes, go Sigma!
No! Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
No! Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand. I'd apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. I clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. Oh, good. Oh, that's so much better than her dead. Oh, so much better. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you alright? Alice! Underboob! Say something! There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. Oh, I didn't have to... I knew she was still alive, but even a part of me was like, oh, thank God. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know why, but it seemed like she'd only passed out. Shit, what am I supposed to do now? Oh, man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Lift. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. In my head, I am carrying her bridal style, just to let you know, because that is how you carry a woman in distress. and that is not a thing that's bad.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The
Okay.
Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Well, good.
What did it say?
What does Adam have to tell us?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Oh my god! Such a shocker! Fi had called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke. I'm sorry, I saw 7 capitalized, and I was instantly flashed back to 999. I was like, 7? 7 is here? But I'm like, no, 7 is not here. If he was here, this whole thing would be so much more badass.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
I don't know.
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6.
Yes, and you know what that is, right? Right? It's the Accelavir! That's right! Thank you, audience!
It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice!
No! No!
I don't want you to die!
I don't want Alice to die either!
Please!
Why do you think I saved her?
Please don't die!
I'm working on
I
that!
don't want to be alone!
I don't want to be alone either!
Don't die!
Well, don't worry, like, we'll, you're not alone, you have us, which probably is not a big consolation to you. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can skip ahead, because I believe we're just... Actually, no, let's just proceed forward normally. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably. Yep, the voting time.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, fuck you, Dio, you asshole. You did a dumb, and you made things worse for everybody.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
Yeah, you would say that, asshole. What about Alice and... Yeah, what about Alice and Quark?
Guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover?
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Everything's coming up Sigma, huh?
Okay, I want to punch you in the teeth so bad.
What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Why?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
Why do you seem so unconcerned about that? I mean, obviously you want to get out of here too, so... Huh. Actually... That actually makes... I'm sorry, like, I just had a thought. Again, like, I was guessing in an earlier episode that possibly Dio might be, the Myrmidon, like, you know, basically the traitor among us, and... The way he's acting does kind of suggest that. It kind of suggests that that is who he is. And, I mean, like, because normally he'd be all pissed and suspicious if someone else gets 9 BP, but he seems, like, almost joyful about it, which is weird. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner. She'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna! Come on, best girl!
Well, actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
Damn it, Luna! You are destroying my argument! You are still best girl, but back me up here! I need it right now!
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
I am flipping him off so hard right now. 2 hands flip off! Fuck you! Shut up! What?
If I might make a suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here? Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
Nope, doesn't work like that. Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
So the archives is the only one that has that note. So someone only goes to the archive when, like, this situation of voting becomes, like, you know, relevant. I guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets punished. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then, and they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means if Dio picks betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Death.
Whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury.
Nope. 10-10.
I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us. That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko. I've got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
I am very happy now. Oh, God. Oh, I just have to wonder if Dio will, like, hurt 10-10. Although, 10-10's pretty badass. So, he could probably kick Dio's ass. At least I think so. I mean, he did earlier, he stopped Dio from voting, in one of the previous timelines, which was awesome. Yeah, thanks, that's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me.
Well, no shit, you're an asshole.
Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
It was the whole thing about Alice, like, you know, like Ice-9 being in Alice's body and being able to freeze. At least that's what I mean, we had that conversation in a different timeline before, and I remember that. So that's what I'm guessing it was, you know, because... I mean, like, what else could it be?
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah, something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Actually, yes, because in a similar timeline, when this happened, I believe that Kay... Yeah, I think that in this timeline, Kay did vote for Ally. And these two seem like within the same timeline here, just going through different doors. Although different things do happen later on, so I don't know. Oh, it's gonna be so interesting. So Phi definitely, you know, just like me, has more information. Like, she's pulling information through the morphogenic field, just like I am, because of jumping through all the different timelines and everything. So, that means that she really believes in Kay because she saw in that other timeline that he wouldn't betray her. And I really hope that's the case this time, too. Had something happened between Phi and Kay while they were out exploring?
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
4 minutes remain until Amberdex game polling closes.
Come on, we need to hurry.
Yes, we do.
All right, you kids. Take care of those two, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back for the warehouse at a dead run. Okay, so the big question is, everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB gate. Although I guess it doesn't really matter, Dio has already opened one earlier.
Only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Two more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking inside our respective rooms. So here's the biggin. Here's the big question. I want to vote ally. I really do. But here's the thing. And I'll show you in a second once I get back to a screen where I can pull up the flowchart.
2 minutes remain until Amberdex game polling closes.
I want to choose Betray purely to get this out of the way. Purely to get this done. So, because I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the bad end, and that'll be over real quick, and then we'll go back and we'll make the right decision. And yes, it is the right decision. The right thing to do is to choose ally, but I'm not going to purely to get this ending, and then we will move on from here. Or should I choose this one? Because, oh wait, no, that's right. I remember, like, it wouldn't matter. Never mind. I was thinking, like, would it change things? Like, would I remember in this one that I voted Betray last time? Which actually would be more interesting, so yeah.
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. If Clover isn't voting, then she's going to default to ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Oh, Luna! Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day! I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it.
White? There's what? What the fuck? I cut my hand earlier. Hold on. I cut my hand earlier. My hand got cut. It should be blood, not white. What is going... What? Oh my god, am I an android or something? Because, I mean, like, androids in, like, sci-fi things sometimes have, like, white blood instead of, like, real blood. Like in Metal Gear Solid 4, like, Raiden was a cyborg ninja and he had white blood instead of red blood. For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched something white, some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. Sounded even stupider after I said it.
Really?
Yeah. Just shut up. It's fine, alright? I'm fine. Leave me alone. Oh, God. I regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was very, very wrong and my head was spinning.
Sigma.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain.
Shit!
Until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down, just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds. 9, 8.
Yep.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, like I said, I'm gonna choose for the first and maybe only time, I'm gonna choose Betray first. I don't know if, like... With this time with, like, the white blood coming out of his hand, it almost seems more prevalent to choose Betray, not because of, like, anything else, but the fact that, like, he's confused, he's scared, he doesn't know what's going on, and then he does that, not on purpose, but because he's freaked out. Vote has been recorded, please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you, Ambidex game.
Okay. Oh. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
Why?
I didn't have an answer for her. All I could think about was that white fluid. What was it? Some kind of discharge? Blood? No, it couldn't be blood. Blood isn't white. That was insane! I was lost in thought when Luna spoke.
I'm going to the infirmary.
Huh? Don't you want to see the results?
Why? I already know what they're going to be.
Her usual warm personality seemed to have gone cold. Well, no shit, she was just betrayed a frickin' again! Because, like, I believe that in this timeline... No, it's not in this time. It's in this timeline that she gets betrayed. In this time, she didn't get betrayed the first time. Wait, does that mean... No, she wouldn't. She would only have 8 BP and not 9, so, okay. Oh, whether it was because I chose to betray or because she knows that something was wrong with my body, I couldn't say.
Excuse me.
And with that, she was gone. Oh, man. Oh, man, I mean, just... What is going on? I mean... Why is, like... My first thought is that, like, Sigma is like a robot or a cyborg or something because of the white blood, because that would make sense. But, I mean, like... How and why and how and where and what and why? Oh, God, I don't even know. With heavy steps, I headed back toward Robot Gandhi, Assface, and 1010.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh God! And you know what's so interesting about this game? The one thing that keeps me like coming back more than anything else? This feeling. That feeling of apprehension before like voting to see if like everyone actually did what they said, because sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't do what they say they're gonna do. Oh God, let's find out what happened. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm the only one who was an asshole. No, oh shit. I didn't mean like, yeah, hooray. I meant like, yeah, like, oh shit, yeah. Yeah.
Please check.
Oh no. People gonna be not too happy with me.
What the hell?
Sigma has 9 BP?
See? I told the bastard's finally showing his true colors.
You're not any different. You're a son of a bitch.
What the hell are you doing? Clover isn't even voting.
I have misjudged you. I never thought you would do something so cowardly.
I didn't expect you either, but I have white coming out of my hand! That is not where white is supposed to come out of! It's supposed to come out of another part of my body! That got disturbing, I'm sorry. There was nothing I could say. I had chosen betrayal of my own volition. But had I really? Had I really pressed the button of my own free will? The more I thought about it, the more I felt as if some other force had guided my hand to the button. Perhaps it had been fear? I was scared by the white fluid that had appeared on my palm. Maybe that had been the tipping point, and I had decided that I had to escape as soon as possible. Damn the consequences. If I got out, then this nightmare would be over. That's all it was, right? A nightmare. It couldn't be real. White blood was insane. Impossible! That was when I looked up and saw the others staring at my hand. Shit! I quickly put my hand behind my back, but it was already too late. They moved toward me like wolves closing in for the kill.
Sigma? What was that?
He was cut. It must have been blood.
But why was it white?
Isn't that obvious?
No!
He's not human.
Whoa, I mean, like, I'm more surprised by how Dio knows that. Like, what do you mean I'm not human?
Not human?
No, what are you saying? Of course I'm human. I'm 100% human. I have 100%, like, human organs and everything. At least I better.
Then explain that white stuff.
I swear to God, I have no idea what it is. You have to believe me.
I'm afraid you're not being very convincing.
Oh, you're one to talk. We can't even see you. You could be a robot. Maybe that's not even a suit. That's just you. Robot Gandhi.
No, that seems extremely unlikely.
Oh, why is that?
However bad my amnesia might be, I am quite sure of my humanity. I am, without a doubt, not a robot.
I don't know if that's true. Because a second ago, I thought I was human and you were a robot, but now apparently I'm a robot and you're a human. They probably just programmed you to think that.
Alright, it's pretty obvious this guy's dangerous and probably unhinged. We should take him down.
I agree.
Oh, looks like there's no other way.
Oh no! Oh crap!
Now that he's got 9 BP from stabbing Clover in the back, there's a good chance he'll try and get out of here by himself.
Hey, hold on a minute. Let's not do anything rash. I didn't have a choice. I spun around and ran for the number 9 door.
No, I don't think so!
No! I'm so close! Let me go! Let me go! I was no match for all 3 of them. Before I could take 2 steps, I was on the floor, pinned. The desperation was only getting stronger, however. I writhed and twisted in a futile attempt to get free. God damn it, you have to let me go! This is some kind of mistake! A misunderstanding! It's a conspiracy!
So, there's a conspiracy to turn your blood white?
Yes!
You're a funny guy.
Stop trying to get away. It's over.
Shit! Get off of me! Let me go!
Calm down, then you leave me no choice. I'd hoped we could avoid this. Try not to struggle too much.
No! Don't! What did he just do? Oh, it's not over. The first thing I felt when I woke up was the hard pain of a bruise on the way across my neck. K must have suffocated me. My head felt like it had been stuffed with with cotton, and I had to put out a hand to steady myself as I stood up. Where am I? Is this the infirmary? How long had I been out? My foot bumped into something and looked down to see the injection gun. A glass vial labeled Soparil was attached to it. The anesthetic. After choking me, they made sure I wouldn't get up in the near future. That meant I could have been asleep for a long time. Where is everyone? I glanced around the room. Huh. It was empty, except for me. took me a moment to realize what was especially odd about that. Even Quark and Alice had disappeared. What the hell's going on? That was when I noticed it. Quark and Alice weren't the only things that had disappeared. Two other very important things were also gone. My bracelet and my left hand! For a long moment I stared, dumbstruck. What I was seeing couldn't possibly be real. There it was. A smooth cross-section of my arm where a hand should have been. A thick, white liquid dripped slowly from the stump. What is this? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Yeah! A scream crawled its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. Then after that, nothing. Game over. Holy shit, I'm a robot! I am a robot! I did not expect that. I can honestly tell you, I did not expect that. Well, that's a bad, but we're gonna go back and we're gonna make the right decision now, even though knowing I am a robot. Either a robot or a cyborg or something. But here's the thing I've noticed. Luna seems to know something. She seems to know something about the fact that I'm a robot. Something about this triggered with her. So that means, what does Luna know? I want to know what Luna knows. And I'm pretty sure I'll find out in Ally. Alright, vote has been recorded. Please wait. No, there will be no waiting. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose Ally after all?
Yes, I did, because I are a good person. Thank you. Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing: the mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching, and I opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? It couldn't be blood, could it? No, I mean, that's impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. I had never seen my blood do this before. 22 years of life. I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knee as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. And every single time I bled red, like any other human being. So why was it that this time it was white? What the hell is happening to me?
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Thanks, assface. I'm on my way. I did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I honestly wonder if everything will go the same or be different.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay. Yay! Everyone except 1010 and Alice are very close to leaving.
Points have been assigned. Please.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted Ally.
I know, it's like the first time ever.
You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose Betray after what Phi said to me?
Tenmyoji and Dio voted Ally too.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should
Ass
thank the
face.
both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose Ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma.
You're welcome, Robot Gandhi! I mean, human Robot Gandhi? Robot Suit Gandhi? I'm just gonna keep calling him Robot Gandhi, because I still have no proof that he's, you know, not a robot.
Sigma?
What?
Sigma, are you alright?
No.
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Yeah, looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened?
Oh shit, I didn't mean to skip that. No, can I replay that? No, I can't. What happened? You make a pass at Luna and got shot down? No, nothing like that. Although, ironically, in this case, that would have been the better solution. Huh.
Hey man, it was a joke.
Yeah, thanks, ass face.
You remember what that is? A joke?
I'm gonna punch you in the teeth.
You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Yeah. Before Assface could continue, the heavy metal rumble of the door shutting echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex start.
We know this part.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to?
Yes, we can.
Then, that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Yep.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets?
Yep, want to see what colors
I want
we
to see
are.
what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held out their arms toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held out my arm, and hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes laid on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo. So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
Yeah.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Phi and I saw them as well, on our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark.
Say, was it really necessary to
Each
show
one had
me?
a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors.
Why is math with colors so difficult and so messed
The
up?
pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Which makes sense.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit.
So why did Sigma look at the number 9 door there for a second?
I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
Maybe because of the other timeline. I don't know.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you 2 do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
She does know about it. About what?
Something?
Oh. Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She must have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything, I promise. It's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
You seem to care a lot, ass face. Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. 1010 and Robot Gandhi quickly followed. In only moments, all three had disappeared. Well, I know you guys are going to hate me for this, but we are at time, and I think this is kind of the perfect place to cut it. Because obviously Luna knows what's going on, and is obviously going to explain it to us. So, like in the next episode, Luna is going to probably explain to us how we're either like a robot, or a cyborg, or maybe we're an android, which would be, any one of those would be cool. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Appreciate you being here with me and suffering through my bad decisions and hanging out with me for my good decisions. So yeah, I'm a robot. I didn't see that coming. I always figured Kay would end up being the robot, but no, it was me all along. But anyway, thanks again, and next time we will find the truth about Sigma. So until then, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers! Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe for more delicious content so we can go on more adventures together. Feel free to leave a comment down below to tell me what you thought of the video, and be sure to hit the like button so I know everyone enjoyed it. Thanks again, and be sure to have yourself a beautiful day.